Welcome back to a new episode of Ask the Patient Advocate podcast. Today, we're diving into a conversation that touches on something many patients experience, feeling like there has to be more than just managing symptoms. For many individuals living with chronic conditions, the journey doesn't stop at diagnosis. It often leads to deeper questions about root causes, lifestyles, and alternative approaches to healing. So, joining us today is Karen Zuzu, a holistic health educator, speaker, and founder of Holistic Health Educators. Karen's journey began with her own diagnosis of epilepsy as a child, which ultimately led her to explore nutrition, natural health modalities, and a whole body approach to wellness. Over the past several decades, she has educated thousands of individuals and developed programs focused on natural healing and health empowerment. So, Karen, thank you so much. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy that you're here.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you so much for all you do.
Well, I think your work is amazing. I can also actually relate to because I also suffered with epilepsy as a child. And I had a very, very severe a case of epilepsy. So I'm very interested and exciting to, hear more about your journey. And it seems like it really starts with your own health experience. So can you maybe just start by taking us back to where you were first diagnosed with epilepsy and what it was like for you?
Sure. Well, I mean, started having seizures when I was young, but because I had them when my parents weren't around, it was awkward to explain what was happening, and I was so young. So I was officially diagnosed when I was about 12 years old, and put on different medications, and that's how my life was. Ring a bell, have a seizure. Always fun on a date, and so it was, as you know. And so it was then that I just, went along with it. What do you do? I took my medications. But when I was in college, I was exposed to a really neat woman who had a bunch of kids who loved natural therapies. And that's when I started getting inspired and coming into the health world. So by the time I was going to get married, and I knew I didn't want to have children, I didn't want to be on the medications anymore. So I started diving really much more into how did the body work? What can I do for epilepsy? And back then there were no, there wasn't internet by any means. And so it was back to libraries and reading books and studying. And I was able to start, I just ate a lot of food that I had been researching helped the nervous system. And now that I'm doing what I do, I've been doing this now for 40 years and haven't had a seizure in 35, and well, I've been having green drinks for 40 years. And so it has literally been about 37 years without a seizure. And now I know it was actually, I was eating foods rich in GABA. I was like,